It was our first time ever going.
Yeah.
And we're walking down the streets, and there's a police uniform for sale, like for like just tourists like to buy, frame or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what if we film fake cop in Vietnam? Horrible idea.
And
Communist
it's
country.
communist over there, so it's like, and you can't even do that here. So
Yeah.
like, imagine doing it over
And
there.
can you guys kind of explain what's like the, or I guess like where you guys like went in Vietnam, like what's like the major city like what is what's it like compared to here?
It's like
Vietnam, man.
it's
Yeah, but like
I don't know how to describe it.
It's not as
me
like-
personally, I just haven't been to
Oh
Vietnam.
yeah.
So,
It's like,
and I
Like there's the police there are just standing there with like Uzis on their side.
Are they like aggressive?
it's not like super nice, but there's like some nice parts, but then a lot of it's like
Run
not
down.
as a little more run down, not as like built up as like.
Oh, definitely not built up.
so it's just pretty communist.
Maybe like the bad parts of LA.
Yeah.
Where it's like not put together, but the
kinda-
stores are like close together.
Yeah.
Kind of like
yeah,
that.
like
vibe.
everything's squished
Cool.
together.
Okay.
So anyway, you got
Yeah,
police
dude.
uniform?
So wait, shoot. So where?
So then we get the uniform, or no, it was a military uniform.
Yeah, which was even worse.
Yeah,
I didn't know though.
It was like a green military uniform. We actually bought it, and then he tried it on, and then he's like putting it on in a store, and then we're about to walk out, and we're talking to the guy who runs the store and telling him our idea, and he's Vietnamese, and he like lives there, and he's like, dude, I don't know if I would do that. Like some guys just got arrested for like 7 years
Yeah.
for doing that, and it's like prison over there is like not the same.
Well, yeah, there's not a whole lot of like what's
They're just gonna
ju-
throw.
there's not a whole lot of like justice. Like it's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like, oh yeah, you wore this, you're
You're
punished.
You're done.
They can just kind of say.
Damn.
But the
Yeah.
guys that were doing it before were like Vietnamese people, and they were trying to scam like American tourists, like stop their cars and be like, "Oh, you must pay $5 to pass this road."
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's not what we were doing. We were like going up to people and like just making them do push-ups or like do random crap. Like I rented a moped and was whipping around and was like, "Oh, like you know." And so we're doing that, and then we're on the beach, and I was about to like go up to the beach and get everyone out. I was about to scream shark and get everyone like out of the water running, but the camera was full. So he switches his SD card and he puts the one that we've been filming on in his pocket. And right after that, bro, 5 like policemen, military people are walking up to us screaming in Vietnamese.
And we don't speak Vietnamese. We have no idea what they're saying.
They're like, "Tung la bung la ng la," like screaming, and all they're saying is like, memory, camera, right now.
SD
Oh
card.
shit! But okay.
But
But
he
I
has
did-
the
I
other
didn't-
one in.
I didn't even do it on purpose though. We
Yeah,
switched
yeah.
it because it was full, and then I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, I'm not even talking to him. I'm just like, bro, what do I do though? And then I'm like, oh, I don't. There's nothing filmed on this SD card. So then I pop out the SD card.
But they grab his wrist, bro.
Yeah, they were gonna like take the whole camera, take a whole backpack, take everything.
They're probably gonna take us in too, like for sure, until they figured out what was going on. So we're on the beach, like this is the
Yeah.
water over here, and we're like backing up. We're backing up to the main road, and we're not talking to this point. And I'm like, dude, we're screwed. Like if they take us into jail, they're gonna send us.
There's
to
like
jail
What
for
are they
5 of us.
handcuffing
We're
you, or
like
are they just
surrounded.
grabbing-
No,
what are
they
they
were like
doing?
holding us,
How-
and there was a lot. There was like
There's like
5 of them,
yeah.
and then there was like 6, and then 7.
And they're all just screaming.
How old are you guys too at this point?
This was like not that long
This was like-
ago.
this
I was
recent.
probably I was probably 19 or 20.
You
and he
weren't
was
like
probably,
14 though.
yeah,
No, 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 no.
You guys have
maybe
the interesting
17,
situation.
18?
Like you look Vietnamese, but you aren't. You're American.
Half,
so then
half,
You're
yeah.
right. You're a Hapa. So like when they hear you, like what do they think when you make it clear you're American? Like do they?
I have
think
no idea,
It was-
bro.
Noting Viet means we don't speak Vietnamese, so we just kept on screaming that at them.
Yeah, we're like nothing Viet, nothing Viet,
but
nothing
then that
Viet.
didn't really do anything. They were just screaming at us, and it was like,
It was aggressive though, bro. Like really
Yeah.
aggressive. Like
Yeah.
bro.
yeah,
Like they were
it's-
taking us in. I was so scared.
they were
so-
like cops, but then there was also like military people, like with like guns and stuff,
Yeah.
not that far away. And then we were afraid that they were gonna get those guys to come after us.
Yeah, they were talking. They were like streaming them. So there was
Like,
the
some
police
of them-
on
Oh,
us.
getting the bigger guys to
Yeah,
come.
with
there's
like the
like-
Uzis on the
Yeah,
There's
side.
like 5
yeah.
around us, and then we can see them like talking to them over there, and we're like, yo.
Like, yo, these
You
guys are
gotta
pretending to
bounce.
be you. Let's take them in and like, who knows?
And we rented a moped at the time, but we like parked it on the sidewalk, and then we're looking at each other, and then we just said, we didn't even say anything.
We didn't say anything. We both just had the same idea, and we run across the street, or across the highway at the same time. And in Vietnam, when you run across, cars just dodge you. Like you can't like try to time it. You have to run, and everyone will just move.
Yeah.
It's like a fish.
We
It's
said
like a
forget the
fish.
like a
moped.
fish
We
in
ran
water.
straight past the moped and just kept on running back
Like-
to our hotel.
like a mile back to
you
the
guys
hotel.
just like so you guys like ran from.
Oh, we
Are
like
they
ran,
running
like
after you?
running for our life, bro. Like
wait,
back
like
roads.
the cops were there and then you ran from them.
Like they were backing up
they
on
were-
us.
Yeah.
And we're like backed up to the highway. They're like right here, and then we look at each other and we go, "Phew,"
And as we're running, he's got the uniform on, and he's just like taking it off, throwing it as we're running away from the cops.
Like and we were filming the whole. Like you can
You
see
were
the whole
filming,
thing,
right? Okay, good.
Like the
on my phone because they
Bro,
took
that would have been.
SD card out.
Imagine like a video of you in the uniform, and then like all the fucking army guys like chasing you in the uniform.
You can see it.
We didn't even look back though. We were just like,
yeah,
yo,
that
just
would be
gotta go.
crazy if you could see them. But
fucked up.
And then were they running after you the entire time? Or did they
I don't know.
No,
You just
look,
We
book
made it back to
I
the
didn't look.
hotel, and then what happened? Once we got back to the hotel, tell them what happened after.
Oh, and then we get back to the hotel, bro.
And then we think they're still coming. Like we haven't even checked. We're just
Yeah,
how
yeah.
fast can we get into our whole hotel room? Go up the elevator. We're in the room, and then we're looking at ourselves, talking to yourself, and then we're like, bro, it's over, it's done. And then we're like, we were there with our cousins, and then we're like, yo, bro, if they take us, here's our computer, here's the SD card, just
Post it.
upload the
Yeah.
footage. Here's the
Turn on
password.
monetization, mid rolls, everything, and we're good.
Don't
Yeah,
let
and then
us
we can
keep
pay
for
for bail,
nothing.
hopefully.
Yeah.
And then
Well, actually, no
I
bail
think
over
the dollar is
Vietnam.
pretty strong against the Vietnam, whatever they use.
oh yeah,
But
it's like 30,000 to 1. There's like $100,000
you only need
bills.
500 views and you can pay it. You'll be good.
But then
That is insane.
we're in the room, and then we get a phone call to the room, like the little hotel phone. It starts ringing, and then he picks up, and it's the front desk lady, and she's speaking like she's got an accent. We know it's not just like some random person. She's like, what did she say?
She was like, "The cops are here for you," but she said it like,
The cops are here for you.
"Yeah." She said, "Yeah." And I was like,
We're
"Dang,
like,
bro, it's
bro,
over."
It's over.
It's like a small hotel, bro. I was like, "Oh, it's over."
Like,
Take
it's
out.
probably like a
Never
mile
found
from
you.
where
Did
we
you guys just
ran.
hide
No,
there?
so then we go into the elevator, and our dad, he was watching the moped for us, so he saw this whole thing happening from far
Yeah.
while we're on the beach, and he like, I guess that's a couple minutes later when he walked back to the hotel, and he told the front desk lady to prank us and say, "Yo, tell them," because the cops are on him, and I was still pissed at him because I was like, "Bro, like the cops could still come."
And he
Like,
didn't
it
even,
wasn't,
he
you know?
didn't even film it.
He didn't even film it.
That's
Like,
it. You know
He
what?
pranked us and he didn't even
You know,
film
it's
it.
really funny that you say that because Kai, like, I don't know, Kai, like, is like, oh, if you prank me, film it. Like, you could
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
you
like,
could
get
run
some use out
You
of
could
it.
run Kai over with a car, and he's like, yo, at least you film
At
it.
least have a dash cam. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
like,
at
like,
least film it,
so we
bro.
can pop
the
up
thing is, like, if
Respect.
I ever like prank Kai or just fuck with Kai and I don't film it, he's like, bro, did you film it at least?
Like, what's the point?
What's the point?
Like, we're not
And
living
almost
life
like-
off of camera.
He's almost
when
like
the camera-
If you
instantly
didn't film
not.
it,
He's
did
almost
it even
instantly
happen,
not mad anymore if you did film it.
It's like, oh wow, you just completely beat the shit out of me, but you filmed it.
Oh, you just-
It's like at least there's like a little reason. It's like
A little light,
oh,
yeah.
Yo,
then-
Kai, I just killed your dog. Did you film it?
no, I
Horrible,
didn't.
dude. Yeah. So anyway, that's funny though.
But yeah, man.
But then
That's a
it
crazy
doesn't
ass
even
story.
end there. So we're there for the rest of the trip, and then the cops never ended up coming to the hotel and like following us there. But then we're about to fly back to America, and then we're going through like security and customs and all that.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to like a shooting range, and then we were shooting like an AK-47. And then like I picked up a few shells to take home like for a little souvenir. I put them in my bag. Bro, I didn't realize that,
Yeah.
that you can't do that. I forgot that you
You
can't,
can't
do
what,
that.
bring bullets on a plane.
yeah.
But they were just the shells though. You know, there's no bullet. It was just
Yeah,
the shell
no,
pieces.
yeah. The old empty 5.56 ammo goes over really well through.
Well,
Yeah.
mine made it
Customs.
through. Mine made it through, but his did not. And they
The
And
gun,
they pulled me
the
over.
gun you put in your bag to bring home too.
I was like, bro, well, we made it so close. Like the rest of the trip, I was stressed, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
dude, I
yeah.
want to go home. You
just
know.
want to sit on that plane.
just once we make it back to America, then it's like, oh,
Then it's like,
we
yo,
made
that was
it.
a banger.
They're not gonna
Yeah.
come to America and like
Yeah,
take
it's
us out
kind of
here.
like shit in countries that you aren't like used to because it
Oh, yeah.
happens to every
Yeah,
YouTuber
yeah.
that does it too.